This video talks about TPACK, which is a fantastic way to think about how you integrate technology into your teaching. This presentation is based on the work of Mishra and Kohler, which is based on the work of Schulman. You can find the bibliographical material at the end of the presentation. TPACK looks at teaching through three overlapping domains. The first is content knowledge. This is your understanding of the subject, your knowledge of your area of expertise. The next is general pedagogical knowledge. This covers general knowledge of how to get people to learn. The next is technological knowledge. This is about understanding how technology works. Those are the main domains, but the really interesting part comes in the intersection between the domains. The first comes in the overlap between content and pedagogical knowledge, labeled pedagogical content knowledge. Then we have technological content knowledge, technological pedagogical knowledge, and finally, technological pedagogical content knowledge. This is truly the sweet spot where all of these things come together to help you organize your course. In pedagogical content knowledge, we're looking at how your understanding of the content relates to your understanding of how best to teach it. This can include what is the best order of the material to reach the goals that you have. What is it that students don't get? What is the most effective way to talk about a particular concept or data or technique? What kinds of things can you have students do that really gives them a deep understanding? And how do you measure that understanding? Then we have technological content knowledge. And every subject has some sort of technology involved in that, since a pencil is technology. And this addresses what you know about how to use the technology for your subject. What can it address? So, how do you use a microscope or a blood pressure cuff or a citation engine? These are the things that you know how to do and use. You'll notice that technological pedagogical knowledge lies outside of the content knowledge area. This specifically addresses the intersection of general pedagogical knowledge and technological knowledge. So, what are the tools that we use and how do they interact with our learning needs? What are they good for? What are they not as good for? And taking what we know about learning and the affordances of technological tools and bringing those together in the best possible ways. When we get to the center, or TPACK, technological, pedagogical content knowledge, or the overlap of all of these, we can see the real value of this model in helping design and organize your course. When you're thinking about all of these things together, what students get, what they don't get, what tools work, how do they help students, then we can start really enhancing, bringing all of these items together to enhance what students know, help them build on what they already know. In this case, the technology becomes an inseparable part of what you do to get students to understand what you want them to understand and hang on to that for a longer time. What happens in this intersection in your course really is dependent on your subject area, your content knowledge. That is the fundamental driver of the use of both pedagogical knowledge and technological knowledge. But bringing in those domains as well to enhance how students take in the content. For example, in a chemistry class, you might want students to have a deep understanding of the structure of molecules. Using visualization software as a technological aid brings together your content knowledge, students need to know how to visualize molecules, along with generalized pedagogical knowledge about the usefulness of visualization software, your pedagogical content knowledge that says this is a complicated thing that students need to work hard at to develop the skills, and general technological knowledge about software, along with the specific knowledge of the visualization software available and how it works. You could have students build a website for a business to show that they know marketing principles and have them live test it with outside people. You could have dance students record a video of themselves and then analyze their performance. You could have students write in a discussion forum or on a blog to practice persuasive writing and get feedback, comments as if they were in a real world back and forth situation. These are just a couple of examples. There are many, many ways that you can hit this TPACK sweet spot by bringing together what you know about your content, what you know about how to teach it, what you know about teaching in general, and how technology works. Thinking about how all of these intersect is a critical part of creating a good online or hybrid course. As always, if you have any more questions, feel free to email us at moodlehelp@berkshirecc.edu.